Matchup number 5. This is probably game of the week for me. No Limit, Moneygang. Both of them come into this one at 500. Obviously, the way that our league works with the tiebreakers, and the tiebreaker, one of them being, or the primary one being head-to-head. This one's kind of a big one, I think. It will matter down the line. And so yeah, kind of putting pressure on both of them right there. So 500, Moneygang, No Limit. Cool. Let's get into the matchup. Both quarterbacks, elite names. Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, 23 and 22. So right there, bar for bar, right? Josh didn't really have that blow-up game, and Hurts just doing what Hurts does, finding a way to just be consistent, 24 points a week, 25, 22, around there, etc. So, cool. Fire on. Really, the early story of this matchup, right, was just the outputs that No Limit got from both of his running backs on Thursday Night Football. 23 points for CMC and Kyron 26. Kyron probably would have had a bigger game if he didn't get, kind of knocked out almost by that 300-pounder that just swung at his face. I think that should be something that they look at for next year. These fat boys can't be just, wrapping up their arms or their hands and shit and knuckles like fucking clubs and just fucking going, smacking these dudes up. You're talking about Kyron, which is probably like 5'9", maybe, soaking wet, 200 pounds maybe, against a dude that's like 6'5", 300 and something pounds, taking a shot from him in the dome. Yeah, not ideal. That's my 2-piece on that. Derrick Henry, 10 points from him. He was able to get into the end zone and salvage his day. While there is no Lamar, that's kind of what you're going to need from Henry. He needs to get in the end zone, and if not, you're going to be very disappointed. And kind of the way that this matchup worked out, and really a big difference in this matchup, was definitely the fact that, that Rudy had someone like Rico Dowdle on his bench, which in just a perfect situation, right? He's going to be the guy. He's been talented in the past. We've seen him with the Cowboys. He can take advantage of stuff. And the matchup was amazing with the Dolphins. And with all that is being said, there's no way that you expect that guy to go for 200 yards. And that's what he did. 36.9 from a dude that you just had in your bench, just vibing, just ready. Like, yo, throw me in, coach. And Rudy threw him in. And 36 points later is probably the difference in this game. Both starting receivers here. George Pickens, 12.7. So, still able to get double digits for you. So you're not upset. He's just, what you've been having lately with him has been crazy. So 12.7 from him. Michael Pittman, I've given Rudy props in the past about Michael Pittman. 12 points for him. He seems to be the guy for, Indiana Jones over there. And then I think it's Brian Thomas's first double-digit game. At the 10 points here. So, hey, man, dude has to wake up. He's too damn talented not to be, popping up. Talking about places where this matchup went the other way. Definitely tight end. You can't go and get a donut, getting cute with Taysom Hill. And it's only cute when it works. So Taysom Hill not having a strong game, half a point. And then on the other side, the dagger there is that Laporta has his best game of the year at 17 points for him. So Laporta 17, and then Taysom Hill on the other side with basically half a point. Great start for No Limit. I'm gonna give him this one with Stephon Diggs and the revenge game and all of that. Dude was locked in. They won too, so he didn't just put up stats for no reason. 24 points from him. Kaimi Fairburn with the 18. I know what he can do. He's one of those studs. And the kicking game. And then, man, just too much, with certain players. And Moneygang's able to edge this one out, man. Really, that's what it is. Even though he won by 10, I still consider that edging it out. So 143 to 133, bro. Tough one for No Limit for sure. He felt like probably he could have had this one in the bag. But Moneygang is just able to ace it out, man. This is how the game is played. So Moneygang goes to 3-2, and No Limit is 2-3.